Hello? Oh no! 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 Who would do such a thing? Why are they just watching it happen? Okay. I'm over it. And thus the desensitization sequence is complete. That's upsetting.
Ooh, looks like that door's broken. Maybe I can reroute you. Let me see. Haha, look at that! Glad these things still work.
Why are they
There
different?
aren't many working arm panels left here.
Why are the different colors? I didn't think I should trust that, to be honest.
You solve the puzzles, but even after watching hundreds of people solve and hurt themselves in these chambers, I still don't get it. I'll just stick to maintenance if you don't mind. All about the simple things.
I don't think maintenance is working either. I don't think maintenance is going great at the moment. So if this is how you solve puzzles, then I would also be worried about that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Can I have an orange portal? 7 out of 14. Are these genuine numbers? Maybe they are. The game's still keeping track in a way. Oh, there we go. When did you spawn? Just when I walked over here or something? I didn't activate that. Maybe when that activated? Look at this outdoor environment. This is kind of cool. This is the most outdoor one so far, I think. I mean, the air has got to be better, right? If nothing else. Okay, let's try to parse this one again. So, orange goop go here. Fly out. Not very useful direction. I can go up here. Hello, that's a button. Cool, and then I can do that. Why did I do that? I guess it'll shoot back out, so I can do this, and it'll go everywhere. Now it's back to going nowhere again. And then I can make it go. And now I'm dying of poison, so that's an exciting problem for me. Except that it's going to hit the water and go disappear instantly, because it's incredibly water soluble. So that might be it for now. But it does mean that I can launch, probably. Woo! That's fun. So, if I launch myself like that, I go into the air, and then I can, shoot a portal there. That's what we're doing next. If I can react in time. Whoop. Dum ba da dum da da dum da da dum. Yep. Oop. Hi. I've got a box. And you're to blame. So this box is probably not very useful up here. Sorry, someone's messaging me and I want to read it now just to know. Okay, that's fine. We can disable the gloopy gloop with the power of that button. And then if I've disabled the gloopy gloop, I can then add orange to here, which means I can fire myself out of here and run along here and launch over there, and then I think that's the exit, and it's already an open door. So that's pretty much the puzzle. So right now the question is how to get the box in that room. Oh. Okay, it's less of a problem than I thought it was, because you can just shoot the wall. Can I... no hole? No hole. Show hole. There we go, okay. Doop-a-doop. If you want me to show a hole, you're gonna have to find the AD, which doesn't exist. Officially. I mean, doesn't exist. Oop. Ah! Jesus Christ, it's very startling when you forget that the floor is all glooped. Good enough? Probably. Alright, so now we just recreate the previous thing. Oh, nailed it.
I've been cleaning the facility since, well, forever. Just when you think you've seen all the ways one could injure themselves, some moron will make sure to prove you wrong.
Did it trigger dialogue up there and then interrupt it down here? I'm not sure. I didn't look at the subtitles. It just kind of sounded like it interrupted itself a little bit. But I don't know if that was just the one line and then the one line.
Oh, looks like you're about to get an upgrade to your portal device. About time. This should make it much easier to navigate through this mess.
It's just a bird fucking with it. Stop! Don't do that. I need the orange portal. Are we? Wow, we're actually gonna get the orange portal, huh? This is the longest. This is the longest blue-only sequence ever. It's actually gonna be startling to have access to both portals after all these years. After all these years, I mean, technically, it's been years since I played the last one. So this activates a laser, which you could shoot through that, but it's not very helpful. Actually, it will be, because I can move the blue portal right. But I don't know where to shoot it yet. I don't know what its destination is. Here's a fun box. I called him Fun. Oop. I can put a hole in the floor, that's exciting. That lets me launch up there, potentially. This floor is kind of chaos. Ah, laser. Laser Godard. Hit. That did something. I didn't actually look over there to see what it does. It activates the elevator. Let's send it back, and then send it back. Now I'm up here. I'm going to murder a bird now. I'm sorry. Please avert your eyes.
Wow, what a wreck. Hope that doesn't blow and... Actually, try not to think
Got
about
him.
it. As long as you don't shake it, this planet might be fine.
Oh, all of the hexes are out. That's... Wow. So I've pointed out for a long time that basalt columns and hexagons are constantly overemployed in sci-fi and fantasy to express that something is sci-fi or fantasy. And after years of pointing that out, Halo Infinite came out, or specifically its press materials came out in advance. I haven't even played the campaign yet, but the concept art immediately revealed that when you look at a fucked up, deconstructed Halo, the inside is made entirely of these metal columns that are hexagonal. I'm like, oh, again? Here we go again. And I point out all the time that whenever somebody wants to make a sci-fi thing, it's always like this hexagonal texture, it's just this lattice inside of things or on the surfaces of things to convey that it's a sci-fi thing. And then look at this. Underneath the portal's gun's surface was hexagons all along. Golly gee, I can't believe it's happened again. Just every time. Okay, so the laser's useless to me now? Oh, maybe not. Is that my destination? Maybe? Don't think it'll currently open, and I can't get up there that very well with what's provided. Let's try going over there, maybe? Alright, I have both guns. Okay, yeah. Just so we're clear, I do have both portals now. Should start thinking in those terms. Surprisingly hard to, but I can't wait for when I do a big jump in the future and I mix up the 2 clicks and end up moving the portal that I needed to not move. Classic mistake. Hello, it's my butt. So shooting out forward in this direction seems not helpful. And as of right now, all this does is activate this laser. Which I might as well leave active for now, but I don't think is particularly helpful. All it does is do that. But I would like a better look at the... Oh no, I'm stuck. Ah, my movement feels weird. Okay. Boop. Much better. Okay. Perhaps. If you don't make your mind up, you'll never get started. Whoa! Okay, well I blew that. Gotta be on here first. Do. Alright, so orange portal, so move the yellow one. Yeah. I'll remove the blue one. Yes. Invented a yellow portal for a second there. Okay, there we go. That's what that part's for. Got a little delayed by just the chaos of the environment, trying to pick out where the puzzle was for a minute. It's my little nitpick about the technically more graphically intense, but harder to solve levels.
What's going on there? I can't see you from here.
We're out of RAM.
I'm hearing some unfavorable noises. Are you okay down there? Try to find a test chamber. I can't see you there.
I'm gonna die. That's exciting. Please don't clamp down on me when I pass through. Thank you. Ah, there it goes. That's a wee bit upsetty. I don't like how the bottom claw is jangly. It wobbles with my camera, with the movement of the... that's kind of upsetting. Well, we're not getting through there. I can tell you that. Uh-huh.
Oh, there you are. Wait, how did you get there? Well, that throws us off course a bit. Not catastrophic, but that wasn't planned. This list just keeps getting longer and longer.
What are we doing? Can't go through there. Upsetting heat vent that has cooked my legs off. Portal surface? Whee! What did I just do? I'm over here now. Okay, can walk on that rim. How do I get up there? There's no portal surfaces over here to launch me over there. And no portal surfaces over here to climb up there. Do I leave the chamber? Maybe. The floor. If I can get an angle on it. Aha. Now I'm up here. Oh, this door doesn't open. Okay. If that door doesn't open, then what is my goal? Maybe to launch up there? So hopping down that hole. Only shoot blue portals or else. Oh god. Okay, next, so blue portal again, right? Okay. Oh god. Everything's fine. Okay, stop here. And now I'm here. Being here accomplishes here. This doesn't seem like what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? Oh, over there. Okay. Got it. You got it. Oops. I hit that. Okay. Jump in big hole and land there. Exciting. Let's use blue portals. Blue portals are my go-to. Orange portals stay. Maybe this game, maybe this whole DLC. I'm gonna be fine. Okay. Oh, maybe not gonna be fine. I'm gonna go over here now. Okay, it's now we're good. Maybe this whole mod was just here to program me to prioritize. Oop, that's not physical. Maybe this whole mod was designed just to make me prioritize left click so much that it's now maybe finally fixed me, and maybe now I'll finally go an entire campaign without accidentally shooting the wrong portal and fucking up a jump. Let's find out. That'll be exciting? Is that what excites people these days? It'll excite very neurodivergent people. Would you, aka everyone that I ever meet, frankly. Button do thing. Whoa. Oh, there's a lot of things down there. Stay. Hi. 1 second. Button do thing. Right. This is gonna backfire somehow, right? It's too straightforward. Something's gonna be wrong. Or not? Maybe it's just a fun broken room.
This elevator will get us back on track, but it will take a while for us to get back to the surface.
Okay, that was so straightforward. I thought something was gonna happen, but I guess it was just like a fun little room to wrap things up with. Chapter 4: The Diversion. No, don't ask me how many chapters there are. I have no. That's blood.
Whoa! Wait a minute! No wonder the mortality rate of that chamber is so high. You can't even get past the first turret. Blind turn. Does that help?
I was like, why is the sign bleeding? So I live in here now. That's exciting, I guess. Once again, dubious definition of exciting. Maybe don't listen to things I say.
Great, that worked. Unfortunately, I don't think I can help any longer. Even though I've got access to all the subroutines, only certain functions are still working.
Are you still there? Classic portal turret killing. I don't hate you. Well, that makes one of us. That doesn't hate me. Oh. No more of you, please. Thankies. But that's not a portal service. And it's too low for me to throw a box out of that spot. Oh, there. Nope, there it is. Bonk. That was polite of them to set that up for me. Or who did that? Well, I guess they are test chambers, so they are designed to be defeated. Bonk? I said bonk! Okay. Stop. We're fine. We're good. Everything's fine. If they land back on their feet again, will they reactivate? I don't remember. That's a thing to worry about. Don't tell anyone that's what I sound like when I throw things. Why does it make that sound? Do 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 do. All right. I forgot that you can't shoot a portal while holding something. Okie dokie, that did something. Kind of on autopilot here. Open the door. Okay, so now I just need to get across there, which should also be easy. Yeah, I think they're just kind of being goofy guys, being like, this is a fun little kill the turrets room, and not so much a puzzle. It really comes and goes like that. What does this do? Summons a box. Box jumped up. Alright, try this again. Thank you. Thank you. The box is secure. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Actually, we probably want to kill things with the box. Nope. Okay, that's one less bad. Then maybe the one next one's over here. Boink. Nice. Anybody else wants? Oh, they're above me. That's a rude place to be. Yeah, that was low ceiling, but I don't think that arc is gonna work out for me. Yeah, I kind of doubted that. I didn't believe in it. You didn't believe in it. We just all have to accept that about ourselves. Those are low detail companion, not companion cubes, weighted companion cubes, right? Or just cubes? I don't know. Anyway, those are like low LOD cubes. As you can see from how this is what a cube looks like. Admittedly, it looks kind of low LOD in its own right at this point because this game's so old. But those are extremely low LOD level of detail. They look like they're made of cardboard. Look at these goofy little guys. They look like a keychain charm you would buy, but way too big. Anyway, these are things we call things that don't matter. Cool. Anyway. Oops. Did that wrong, 'cause I'm dumb. Okay. So that's if you're wondering, that is me fucking up the inputs, so suspense over. I did it already. I already screwed up. Alright, we got those guys, and our goal is now to go over there with a box Press button, go there. Okay, so that's just... Yeah, this level's also over. Grab box, go here. Press button and leave. Nope. Okay, there we go.
You know, the turrets do have feelings. There's no need to be so cruel to them.
They should stop shooting me. Why isn't one of their feelings mercy? Checkmate. Nerd.
Only 2 more chambers to reach the spire. I think I told you that I need a human to activate it. From what I heard, it's a pretty complicated cognitive test which only a smart human mind can pass. I don't know what that test is, but make sure to save some of that brain power for later.
Gravity thingy. And I can't shoot there. But I can shoot there. So that's exciting. Doesn't gloop a whole lot, does it? Alright, so where do I want this goop to go? There? Would that be fun? Maybe? I didn't really plan that one out. I think it's already infinitely looping these anyway. So I guess I want to line this up. Then maybe it'll rescue it for me. Boop. It's a ball. It, balls. That's exciting. Stop moving, please. Behave yourself. Please. Wow, you really are incapable of sitting still, aren't you? Is there like a divot in here? Here, you live here now. Chill. There, there's no escaping there. That looks like a ball spot. So I probably do launch out of that, land on here, land there. So I probably got that part figured out overall. Question is, how do I gravity good? You know? That's a classic me mistake. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So I think you being a ball means you won't stay on this button. Or you will. Okay. But I can't make you stop being on the button, which is its own problem. Because if you stop being on the button, then I could reverse this and fall back down, which would be pretty cool, you know. Because if I can make myself launch out of here and onto that, then I land up there. Probably, maybe. But in order for that to happen, I need gravity. Which means I need to be able to launch up in the sky, then fall down into here. This is like the only floor spot. Like, shooting portals doesn't undo the gravity part. I also probably need to take you with me when I go hip-hop over there. Okay, from here I can at least confirm, yeah, ball opens door, and then I leave. The end. Interesting that there's a button here. I'm not sure what that button does. It might reset the ball. But would you want to reset the ball from up there? Because could you salvage it from that perspective? Is that what you're supposed to do? I don't see how you would. Because it's a pull. This thing pulls. There's no portal surfaces there. Okay, let's get out of here. Deactivado. If I fly out of that, I might be able to land in it, but in order to do so, I'd have to probably fall from up there. I don't see how to get up there. In a way that lets me deactivate it to drop me back down. Huh. I can shoot more blue gloops around. Which might be useful. Because if I can... You really shot that far again. Okay. Okay, it shot out less this time. Haha. Oh. Okay, kind of hard to turn that around. I was wondering if falling out from up there would cause me to be able to... Maybe I can do it at that angle? Probably not. I'm trying to create an artificial loop because they don't really let me line stuff up right. But no, you really get a lot of momentum from that. That's forward. I don't think I can land from there, bounce off this, then go in there again and like build the falling height overall. Try to go farther. But I also don't think I can quite go far enough here. I guess the question here is, where do I land if I do this? If I get things started this way. I land here. So if this was gloopy gloop, then, well, I probably wouldn't... I'd probably bounce off this, then go into the death stuff, instead of landing there. So that's not totally ideal. Man, I do think I'm supposed to just go up there somehow, then fall. I could try it with just the ball, but I also think that that's not going to work. Let's see if the ball does it. Will it land on the goop spot? Yep, and then will it land inside of the... Oh my god, I actually...
That was satisfying.
Wow, okay. I actually got an achievement for doing that, specifically. I got an achievement for making it land in there, but I still have to get up there. Okay, so they anticipated me doing that to the point where there's literally special dialogue for it. How do I do that myself? I hope I don't look really dumb right now, but I just don't... Like, in case it's not clear, the paradox at play is that this is how I get up there. So if it dropped me, then I could fly out of there and go whoop, like the thing just did. But something has to be pressing this button for me to go up, and then that same thing has to let go of that button for me to go down and then do the thing. And I can't press the button while I'm in it because I'm here, and I can't use that thing to press the button because then I can't make it stop pressing the button when I'm up there. And because it's a pull and not a push and so on, or it's not always, doesn't always matter really, but once I'm up there, it's like I can't move portals around to change what it's doing. It's just pulling me up into that thing forever. So I can't just be like, and portal, fix the thing, And no portals are currently pointing at this in any of the directions you could use to use the suck thing to pull something off of this spot. So I can't, like, redirect the suck to untrigger this to then drop me to send me through. But even if I could, the ball would then be up there without me. Or I would be up there without the ball, which means the door still isn't open. So that just creates its own problems. So let's reassess. Oh. This is lined up with here. Do you do something that crazy? Oop. Bah, 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 bah. It's a thing I've been afraid of trying, but I think it's the only thing left to try to do is just to spray it. My concern is that whenever you spray these guys with goop, they just become unusable. Maybe you can salvage it later? I've been trying to avoid this because it just doesn't seem like it'll work. Okay, so... and now I'm up here, which is... that works. Yep, and as expected, that thing is... it's trash now. It's just... non-interactive. Okay. So now I need to get that to go there. I guess this is probably why there's a reset button here. I just need to hope that it'll go and land up here. And it did. Okay, so the thing I was afraid of was the solution. Yeah, they set it up so you can fire the ball in there without actually touching it. That makes sense. I feel goofy whenever I'm stuck in this game, particularly, because whenever I'm stuck, I'm like, oh, that's all it was. Got it. Whoops. So far, it's not usually like, oh my god, that was so complicated, I can't believe we got through that. It's like, oh, yeah, that's all it was. Which I think might have been how Portal felt.
Finally, we're back! We're getting pretty close to our goal. Don't die now.
That might be true to the original Portal experience, I'm not sure. Once again, played it when I was 21, and I'm soon to be 34, so it's been 11 billion years. And it's one of the, in some ways, it feels, Portal 2 feels like one of the most important games ever made. And Valve just leaves it there. Just letting the fans create mini sequels for eternity. I guess that's cool too. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. That probably matters, but aside from that, I'm over here now. Nothing else going on over there. This button does something exciting. Okay, what does it do? I can't see from there. It is the solution? Okay, it's that. Yep, it's that one. Here, this is one thing that shows up more and more in puzzle games because of Portal. It's just a handy thing of like, what if the thing that causes and the thing that results are just the same, because connected by a line, literally, just so you can just actually tell what's happening. Oh no. Yep, this is my exact fear that was established last level. You can't push a button with it because it's covered in moon juice. It's covered in that jumpy jism. That springy sperm. That jumpy spunk. Anyway. Bye. Okay, so why don't we shoot it in the... Got my portals backwards. We want to do the one that I'm moving around is blue. So what's wrong with doing this? Ah! I saved it. God, I'm so smart. Oh. Okay, so we want to shoot it through the rain. And if I back up enough, I can go click, click real quick. The moment it falls to the portal. Come here! There we go. My son. Okay. Now this is open, and I just need to figure out how to get in there. And it does have an anti-me field, as many people do. Now how do I jump really far? That's not going to work. Let's just walk over here like normal. Here, I'll go up here. Is this a better angle? Okay. That's my goal. No! I finally died. Trying to get an angle to shoot it up onto the thingy. Oh, I have to restart. Man, I haven't died in a Portal game for so long. Forgot what it felt like.
Sky! Finally, we're back! We're getting pretty close to our goal. Don't die now.
Don't tell me what to do. Eh. Oops, there I go again. Whee! Okay. So then you and you. Clicky clicky. I did it wrong. I did it all wrong. I did it wrong. I did it all wrong. Do, 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 do. There we go. Okay. So I died because I was trying to get a portal onto that surface so that I could then do a high jump with one portal to fly through there. But I need to not use a portal there because I need to get back onto that side of the platform. Is the problem. And then when I'm on this side, everything is too low. And that sucks. But let's try doing it here because it's safer. The blades are recessed, so it's safer. Okay, let's carefully go left this time. Nope. Let's put you on... Right, these are always... No, they don't always center it, apparently. Okay. Left. Left. Okay. Good. This is what I was trying to do. Now it's up there. Wow. Now I'll go there when I win. With my giant brain. How do I do that? How am I going to do a big fall? I didn't think this through correctly. Okay, because I need two portals to do the thing. I can't just do blue portal, because I can't get into it in the first place from there. Do. Okay, I need to launch there. So do big fling, launch from there, then while I'm going there, go shoot, shoot. Got it. God, I'm so smart. Okay. So blue portal is what I'm moving, right? Yes. Not when that happens. Now we're moving the orange portal. Okay. There we go. That was way easier. I was just being dumb
It's
again.
always refreshing to see chambers where the goal is to clean up the gels. Most of them encourage you to smear it all over the place, especially anywhere I can't reach.
Raise your hand if you got to the jizz level of Portal 2 where you can spread white stuff everywhere and you just covered the entire level, like you just stayed in there for like 2 hours and just kept going until the entire level was white. It's like the equivalent of when Zelda gave you a vacuum for cleaning up sand and then just gave you a giant room that was all sand. You're like, we know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get it all, aren't you? You're gonna stay here for 20 minutes. We know how gamer brain goes. Same goes for that one room of Bloodborne that just has 500 pots in one room. Of course you're gonna roll around and break all the pots. There's just some small joys sometimes. The real villain of this game.
We did it. We actually did it. Well, not yet, but we will have done it soon. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
I did it. If we're so we're clear. I did all the work, even though the work is that is caused by me being a human who can't get around easily. But you got here by riding a rail. Wow, sure is nice that the rail takes you here directly, of all places. Ah, I get to go through the poop hallways. Exhilarating. I love being the human. Where do I go down here? Am I just in trouble? Is this not Ah, I'm so used to brown water murdering me instantly in this game. But it's just, it really is just shit water. Cool. Well, I guess it's not, there's no real shit in it at this point in the storyline. Bye. That little piece of debris feels like playtesters tried to crawl through there, so put a little thing just to be like, nah, it's not where you're going, buddy. Come back. Here we go. Back on track. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's just a wall. I was wondering why I just ended there. Yeah? I hate Mondays, I need a hug. Aww. Samesies. Can I have a hug?
Ah, of course. And so close to the finish line, another chamber. Well, I don't see any way to help you here. You'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the thing that's been happening the whole game. Shock. Okay, this opens the door. But also destroys my portals when I approach it, probably. And it also, this thing's cutting the level in half. Creates some problems. Can't shoot past that. Which is rude. Literally oppression. Okay. Warning, main chamber power breaker. Test subjects are heavily discouraged from touching this lever. Certified power breaker associate must be deployed to ensure physical safety during our operation. I bet that's the only way to proceed. And it does bad news at me. Is it going to break this and can merge two chambers together? And also make this level so much more dangerous, I bet. Or it cheats and just turns off the power to a bunch of this stuff. Well, that's handy. Does it make this thing not work? It sure do. Okay. So I go over here and then turn the power on. Then go back through here. I can summon the thingy. Wow. And this is the thing we're trying to open? No. Yes? No. That opens that, right? So I need to get up there. But I have to get up there through the mess that is my life. Which is in shambles. Okay. Okay, so now power is a new puzzle mechanic. That's fun. That's a new thing. What hasn't happened before? Is this supposed to be a purple portal summoner? Looks like it's trying to. This looks like some other chamber I can't access from here, but maybe keeping a portal in this chamber is how you gain access to the power switch and keep doing stuff? That would be kind of exciting. That could be a fun little trick for them to play. How do I get there? Let's see. Ah, yes. You can in fact go through this test chamber into the next test chamber via bullshit magic. Whee! Okay, so if I keep that there, I can keep turning the power on and off, which seems like it's still going to be a thing going forward. But we have a bad angle, so I can't shoot around very well. Alright, so how do I... Okay, the surface above that is white, so I don't have to worry about losing access to the power switch. I can just shoot it back in there. So that'll be fine. Let's see what I need to do for now. Whoop. All right, big lever. Minor problem, which is that I can't press this and do the thing. So I need to get the box over here. But the box will close that door. But I don't really see why I need to turn the power off, so maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. Okay. Let's see. Make sure orange is on this side. Oh god, how am I gonna do that? Okay, I don't think we're supposed to get there that way. Maybe like this, though. Nope. This doesn't seem quite doable, no. It's probably not the intended solution. Just feels like if I could stand in that doorway, I could then easily put the portals where I want them to be. Okay. Okay, so let's come here. And as I'm falling, move blue portal there. Turn off the power. Shoot the orange portal there. Stay. Good enough, I guess. And then I can reactivate the... Okay, orange portal. Good. Okay. Trying to remember my own rules, but I'm bad at it. Okay. Haha! Puzzles. I'm guessing this door doesn't work. Shocker. There was a subtle environmental clue that we were going to be going this way next. Okay. No, it doesn't seem amazing this way either. Oh, there we go. We're good. I'm alive. That's my favorite thing about me. Okay, this will be fine. Okay, we're good. Woo! Didn't make it almost. Ah, a door that opened.
Halfway there. Well, at least it's a good view.
Of a 2D JPEG.
A bit claustrophobic down in the facility.
You can't trick me. That's not even a real horizon. Look at that goofy ass everything. Okay, it is okay. It's not 2D exactly. There's parallax going on. Maybe those are through trees. They're probably 2D though. It doesn't matter. Caution, wet floor. Also giant hole. With rusty nightmares in it. Somehow these fluorescents are still running after all these years. It's the moisture. It really keeps them in peak condition. All lubed up. Lubed up fluorescence. Hello. Whoa! And I'm guessing you don't react? Nope.
If this isn't the last chamber, I'm going to assume you're doing this just to mess with me.
It says 14 out of 14. That's some kind of milestone. We've already beaten this game before, though, by some standards, so... I don't know what's happening anymore. Hope this works. Ah, blind jump. Okay. And then you do it. Donkey Shorn. Oh, shit. Get it? It's a funny joke. I took German, so I say it wrong on purpose because it's ironic. I'm being ironic. Weighted companion cube made of freaking styrofoam. Annoying, rude, decadent, irritating. Other words that I chose at random. Press that button, and also I need to go there via jumpy and jumpy. Uh-huh. Portal go there. Problem. Because this surface has no portal surface. Ooh. What does the power even do in this situation? I don't know. Okay, so if I resummon this thing and the blue portal was there, it would go fly over there and maybe press the button on its own, or at least maybe I would go through with it to press the button. Also exciting. What an opportunity. And then it could sit on the button. And that's a blue thing. So with that, if I press it there, I could just walk over there. But the power switch is here, so maybe they mean that I need to turn off the power because then this thing goes away, and then if I land there, I could walk over there. And this is a better place to try to land because this is here and not behind a stupid sheet, which is all surrounded by poopy poison acid water. So there's like even more reasons to think this is stupid. So go in there and press the switch, but the problem is that if I press the switch, then this guy's not going to be working anymore, and if that guy doesn't work, then I can't summon a box to do the jump fly thing. So I've got to do it with my own portals, which creates its own problem because I cannot shoot a portal while holding a box. So it'd be ideal if the dude would just kind of end up there on its own. If you don't mind. Maybe I can do that right now. Will you land up there and not fly off a cliff? Where did he go? He sucked. He was bad at his job. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that time he did. Okay, that time he did it. Just didn't work the first time. Maybe it's because I wasn't looking at it, so the physics was like, I don't exist right now. Okay. That's one thing. Now the box is over there, so if I turn off the power, then I can figure out how to get up there, then I can just walk it over. Somehow. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. What other exciting calamity hath befallen me now? Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If I shoot you here, then you're already here. Shoot you there. Okay, yeah, we're good. Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So that also doesn't work. That createth some problems for me. So how do I accomplish a big jumpy? That's high up. That's high up. They don't have like portal surfaces below them. So I can't go flying forward via this thing. I need thrust. And my phone number is... no. Please excuse the portal tantrum. Okay, God, this level sounds really gross. Okay, so no portal floor in the entire level, maybe? Ever? At all? Which createth some problems for me. Uh-huh. Because that makes it just about impossible to create a loop. Because you want to loop at least once in order to create that kind of trajectory. I don't think I'm missing any portal surfaces, so I don't think we're getting through a loop. I'm trying to think. It wouldn't be that hard to set up a portal here and there. Turn on the power. No. The acid means I can't jump in that from here. And yeah, that would send me up there, but when the power is on, the barrier would be up, which means I then can't grab the cube and take it over there. But they also make sure I can't press the respawn cube button from there. And then... so this barrier being here means I can't just shoot there and then summon the cube and make it just fly out there and land where it needs to go. Because this wall's in the way. And this pool of acids here... because then I can't go blah, blah, and just like go through that to get over there, then with the power on, and then jump off here into there to come out there to go up there. So it's all set up to only work here. And getting there from here is pretty easy. Oop, did not think about where my portals were that could have gotten me killed. Might as well just show it just to see if it gives me a different perspective or something. For funsies. But I'm also a little bit ready for a nap. This is my last puzzle for the day, so I'm a little... if I seem a little out of it, it's because I'm winding down a bit. But yeah, it's easy enough to get up here, and that's how I could leave if this was there. But it ain't. Everything's there, but it just like doesn't quite all work overall. If I were to guess... it's gotta be the power. That's the thing throwing me off, right? Because it's the thing I'm not used to using. It's much like the buttons that reset things, there's gonna be a trick to the power. Let's get you back down. Go back to the beginning. There's an idea. What if we turn off the power and put you on the thing? That gives me the power to just kind of wander on over here and over here, just like casually place the portals and then turn the power on. Yeah. Will it actually land up? It did. It actually landed directly on it. Okay. Shit. Well, that's the end of it then. Okay, that was the puzzle then. Yeah, that was the thrust of it. Just realized that you can put it on the thing and then set up the power. I'm sorry, it just bothers me. There we go. Good. Alright, so keep that in mind. We can specifically prime buttons to or devices to activate the moment the power is turned on. So the power can be used as a trigger, which means we can specifically set things up to not activate for a while. That is a new mechanic. Okay. I can see what they're ready to move on to now that they've given me both portals, because they did one portal for a while, actually. Even the lights are blue and orange. It's blue and orange all the way down. Listen, Portal was invented in the 70s. It was a different time where you couldn't escape blue and orange. Ever. Blue and orange contrast. That's the chamber I just solved. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I know where that is. Uh-huh. And now I'm here.
There she blows. This spire reaches from the bottommost parts of the facility all the way up to the surface. You certainly don't want to fall down that shaft. After you.
What could go wrong? Well, it's hard to fall down the shaft given the everything, but also I can fall infinitely. That's a basic rule of Portal lore. Is that Shell's shins never snap. Shell's shins never snap. I was like, did I just create a seashore tongue twister? And I'm like, maybe. They got goofy shoes. They could have just never acknowledged it, but they gave us like wacky little spring shoes that look kind of modeled after. The shoes admittedly do look a little bit like the fake foot you might have for running if you're an amputee. That kind of like springy scoop looking thing. These are portal surfaces, but that doesn't seem terribly helpful. Oh, up there. There we go. I'm like, somewhere around here is the way to play more video game. It gets a little harder when the portal surfaces are no longer clearly white. I think that's the exact same sound effect for slides that's used in Fallout, the 3D Fallout games, during like those scenes. Was it the intro? I don't remember when that was. I think it was it might have been the epilogue. I don't know, familiar stock sound tingles when you're like, that's not just the same object.
What a machine.
That's the same sound.
Let's look for the input. Look for things that seem complicated.
You know what? I think we might be the bad guys. Is this the giant room? Is this the place where he kills you? I think this might be the place where he kills you. I haven't been here in years. I don't know, the walls are suspicious. It kind of looks like the place where he kills you. Ah, yes, things that are complicated.
Wait, that's it? You just need to press a button? Well, that's kind of underwhelming. Whatever, it's powering up. You'll soon see what this beast is capable of. We need to run a series of checks. There should be a cube arriving near you any second.
He was a little too instantly disappointed, given that the device hadn't even done anything yet, so there was no real reason to think that the button had solved all of our problems and did what we wanted.
Please put that into the specimen chamber on the left.
Not the companion cube.
Okay, starting first test on an inanimate object. If all goes well, the cube will be teleported to the other chamber. Oh, please work. Starting first jump, now!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
It actually worked. That's very good. See, while low-tech devices like your handheld portal device need to place physical portals to achieve teleportation, this little guy can instantly swap any 2 volumes of space in the whole universe. We designed entire test chambers around not being able to shoot portals through walls, while this thing just bypasses our 3-dimensional plane. Anyway, let's recycle that cube. Gotta clean up after ourselves.
They're like, well, better kill the companion cube once again. Whoop. Uppies. Anyway, I have played Half-Life before, so I feel like they're gonna be like, go ahead, get in there, and it will teleport you over, and then I'm definitely gonna end up not where I was supposed to be, and then that's gonna be how the next chapter happens, is getting out of there.
To break it to you, but there is one more test we need to pass.
Uh-huh.
First inanimate, then animate. Please enter the specimen chamber.
Yep. Gordon Freeman. That's one of these days I should cover the Half-Life games.
Alright, sorry, but to start with the test, you'll have to temporarily resign as janitor. No worries, I'll rehire you after the test, but I need a registered test subject to continue.
I'm a janitor?
We're almost there.
I don't remember that term being used before.
Time to put an end to the collapse. Let's rebuild the central core. Oh, right. You probably know her as GLaDOS. It's about time we bring her back, don't you think? That monster spread her parts all over the facility, even the parking lot. No way in hell I could get her back together without this machine. Time to start the test. See you on the other side.
Oh no, we're the baddies.
That's not good. What are you doing in there? Get out of there! I can't turn it off!
Yep, that went about as expected. Oh.
You're back. Thought I lost you. I can fix this. I know I can. Just give me a second. It actually worked. I almost fixed it. I'll try to get you out of this spaceship loop. Gotta be quick about this before you leave again. Get ready.
I'm gonna die. Whoops, time to teleport directly into a wall. Chapter 5, the cutting room floor. Uh-oh. Gun broken. That's not supposed to happen. Ruh-roh. Yeah, just like how I want to cover all the Portal campaigns that people have made. Or at least the biggest ones, because I did find a page listing Portal mods, and it's upsettingly like 60 mods long, so I'm like, might have to do a little judgment of call on what counts as a Portal campaign, but I'd love to get around to all of them. But I also do want to cover the Half-Life series. I've played all of Half-Life 2 before, but not on the channel, just as they were around the time that episode 2 came out. Half-Life 2 episode 1, actually, that was the first... Oop, I just got myself stuck, didn't I? There we go. Half-Life 2 episode 1 was actually the reason I first made a Steam account. I thought that was the beginning of Half-Life 2, because it's called Half-Life 2 episode 1, and episode 1 of something is the beginning of something, but it's actually the second part of Half-Life 2. Cool. Good naming scheme for outsiders that weren't following along all along. So my introduction to Half-Life as a series was Half-Life 2 episode 1, which is pretty good, although extremely Alex focused in a way that doesn't always match up. I say doesn't always match up, but the one Half-Life I have covered on this channel is Half-Life Alex, where you literally play as I almost said you literally play as Half-Life Alex. The Half-Life Alex playthrough was very fun. That was a good time. It's is that a chamber? It looks like it. What was funny to me is I hadn't thought about Half-Life for a while, so when I started I was like, in my brain I was like, it's the game where you fight all of those soldiers that make the one flatlining noise when you shoot them, and then sometimes like, and then other things attack you and whatnot, and like one level into Half-Life Alex I was like, oh fuck, wait, this is the game that actually like scared me a bit as a middle schooler, high schooler, or whatever. Because of the head crabs, but especially the barnacles and stuff like that, like actually were like, the barnacles were upsetting to me. Having to go like take a shower in the morning in the near dark and so on, I would like end up imagining that the barnacle would be in the shower or something and somehow get you, which is absurd, obviously. But it's like, that's when you're naked. You're vulnerable. Yeah, when level 2 started of Half-Life Alex, I was like, oh right, Half-Life is kind of a horror series. With all the zombies and the head crabs and the barnacles and the spider head crabs. And Half-Life Alex one up the fuck out of that, because I was like, oh right, I remember being spooked by these games a bit, and then Half-Life Alex was like, oh, this game just is a horror game for huge stretches of its duration, by the way. Like, you might have thought that some of these monsters were kind of goofy in Half-Life, but when you're fighting them in VR, and it's overtly a creepy setting and all that, it gets significantly worse. I feel like you can see places as, like, Ravenholm as being, like, kind of scary, but also kind of like they're kind of scary and intense, but they're also kind of like Halloween-y, like they're a little goofy in how edgy and like dark and here we go, it's time to do the zombies thing, like, because we're kind of over zombies a lot of the time. But Alex was actually just a horror game. Anytime I can redirect people to remind myself that that series happened is fine. Everyone should watch that. Boop. That was a neato. But I almost made it. Now I'm down here. I would like to do more VR stuff. In many ways, recording VR is rough. I know that it like looks a little weird, and also like I spend the whole time like kind of terrified that maybe the recording might have broken or stopped, or I did something wrong, and then the whole thing might be lost, and I'm just sitting there not noticing for hours while I'm recording or something. There's no one there to monitor it for me. So there's downsides. I get a little anxious about recording VR. And any system for monitoring that gets distracting, because that itself would be recordable. Yep. But it's neat. And also I paid for it, so I should use it. Check out more of the stuff you can do with that. Part of the reason I got VR was actually to do more escape rooms. Leaning back into all the puzzle game stuff like this is... I kept seeing a bunch of escape rooms on Steam that were made specifically for VR and could only be played in there. And I felt left out. Back when I was really into escape rooms. Which has diminished a bit because the pandemic made escape rooms scary. I remember that the sickest I've ever been for a while, which isn't that sick, because I just don't really get very sick, ever, was right after an escape room. And that was before the pandemic. Because it's just, you realize, like, oh right, we're all touching stuff the whole time. Danger. In the event of flooding, seek air pockets. Oh, goody. Is it time for swimming? Am I about to get flooded? Uh-oh. Yeah, having already gotten sick at escape rooms, I then was like, well, now I'm really worried about playing an escape room, because now there's a pandemic. So I haven't done them nearly as much since then. What was that sound? Y'all, are we good? Yeah, my pro tip for escape rooms is that no matter how much you're masking up otherwise, just even if the pandemic's over, which I don't know if that's even gonna ever happen, it just becomes a new normal, I guess, at some point. Just pro tip for past me, even, is just like every time you do any escape room, wear a mask, put the mask on over your, like, nose and mouth and all that. Never wipe your eyes or anything like that. And then they're usually good about having hand sanitizer at the exit when you're done. And so what the mask does is that... Oop, the employee waiting area. Is that beyond the normal thing of, like, being worried about airborne illness and stuff, what I actually mean is that you wear the mask because it means that you can't touch your face because the mask is there. And so if you're just disciplined about that, you put the mask on, you do the whole escape room, have fun with your friends, then go and vigorously wash your hands afterwards. And then you can take your mask off, only after that point. And then it's like, yay, I did it. I have carefully escaped the human desire to fucking touch your face every 6 seconds. It's like just a tactic for suppressing that reflex over the course of playing an escape room. Because when you're playing an escape room, you're searching the entire environment, opening a bunch of drawers, inspecting a bunch of items, handing items from person to person, solving a bunch of physical puzzles that are in a physical space, and so on. And there's just a lot of touching stuff that everyone else is touching, and it's just begging to get sick. Especially for, like, I don't know how successfully they can, like, fully sanitize every space and every surface from the last people that were in there too. It's just a good practice. I'm reminded of when I would go on walks around town, and during my walks you would just see usually Asian people wearing face masks just years and years ago, before any of the pandemic stuff, and you're like, oh right. You realize, like, oh, wearing face masks always served a purpose. Either because you're like, I may be sick, so I should wear this so that I don't get anyone else sick, to just like, I'm gonna be in a really crowded space, and it's actually like, it's just something that we weren't socialized to think about in the United States so much, but there's, like, actually a lot of reasons to be considering that in a lot of different social contexts. If you like not getting sick. There's so many things you do in life where you're going to be around a lot of people for like an hour or two. Just so many people. And the consequences of not taking care of yourself are you're going to feel like garbage for like 3 to 7 days. Which is so much longer than the 1 or 2 hours where you're like, where you're just fucking around. You're like, maybe regret. It's hard to convince yourself of that sometimes, though, because you're like, well, what if I didn't get sick? You really think about that? What if I probably would have had a better time with no mask, and if I do, and what if I just didn't get sick anyway, despite taking risks? And that's the choice we're all making. Oh, that was a weird. Oh, the chair did it, I think. I do find it a little interesting that, like, Twitter, like always, because this is just always the case, is on a different planet from everybody else and acts like we're in a different reality, which is very amusing. Because whenever anyone admits to being slightly reckless about masking up and not quite taking all the correct COVID precautions in modern year, by which I'm basically in 2023, which it no longer is, but they act like that person is actually evil and one of the worst people ever. And I find that interesting because, like, technically, yes, when you're not careful nowadays, you are in some way in the wrong. But we're far enough into the years of reduced precautions and reduced masking. Can I go down here? It's also up there. Nope. I wonder if this is gonna burst at some point and matter. This kind of does feel like a little puzzle chamber. But when I talk about people being in a different reality, it's not because I'm anti-mask or anything. I just talk about, like, our world has so stepped back on masking and any kind of expectations and any kind of, like, standard behaviors that, like, when you just step out in the world, it's relatively rare to see masks in general in a lot of spaces. So whenever people get really, really mad online, I'm like, why are you acting like that's normal behavior anymore? Like, you could say stuff like, man, this is why we shouldn't be dropping mask mandates and so on, or whatever. But it's so weird to me that people bizarrely act like it's this universal thing that everyone's on the same page for, and the one person that they witness stepping in a line online is, like, uniquely evil and negligent. Anyway, this is me very off topic, just kind of wandering around. We have a rare quiet sequence where I'm not actively solving something, so I'm not distracted with that. And they're also just distinctly setting up the thing of, like, oh, that voice you hear the entire game, you just don't hear them now. I think this did happen in Portal 2, though, didn't it? I guess not entirely, because Gladys was there when you lost touch with Wheatley. Gladys was a potato. I don't know if there really is a fully quiet segment of that game. Oh. Oh.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. How was that? Okay, good. The fact you're standing here tells me that you want to help us revolutionize the world, just like we have for over 30 years. Wrong draft? This month? Lunch at 10. Wait, where are you going? Are we not finishing my part?
She sounded familiar, but I can't quite place it. Given that a lot of them are just, given that's indie project and voice actors, it could just be someone from some sort of YouTube animated series. Could explain why that's familiar. Oh, was this open before? No. Okay. The fabulous 50s. After purchasing a salt mine in Upper Michigan from his profits made in the military-grade shower curtains business, science maverick Cave Johnson founds Aperture Science Innovators. Was this all here before? Aperture, embracing change, fostering inclusivity. In response to the 1968 Senate hearing on the missing astronauts, Aperture Science expanded its product testing to include participants outside this country's elite class of human resources. Donating science. This highly popular $60 science contribution reward enables hundreds of low-income families to secure a regular source of revenue. A new era. Following the passing of founder and CEO Cave Johnson, Aperture Science reinvents itself under new leadership. The handheld portal device. After 30 years of innovation, the handheld portal device marks a major milestone in personal teleportation technology. Portal conductor paint, made from a new patented moonrock-based composite material, is available in our store. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, like I can probably take that. That's how we get the portal gun. It's red and blue now. Scandal. There I am. Right, you do this to see yourself. Sup? I'm probably an unused Half-Life model or something. Yeah, there's the scoops. Ooh. We've got a weird colored gun. That's kind of fun. They're almost the same colors as the no, because those are blue and those are the blue and orange again. So I guess the paints were always the same color as the guns you already had. Well, Keep Out sure tells me where I'm going next. Yep. Okay. I do have to keep asking, why are the office walls in Aperture Science portal surfaces? Don't they have to be moon rocks? Like, these are obviously, like, painted on, so it's like, oh, this is portal stuff. Like, I don't know why they painted portal paint there, but much more confusing when the concrete environments are also seemingly portal surfaces. What's up? What's up? I'm fine. Okay, where am I? That was a reflex. Where am I? I'm back at this ladder from earlier. I'm down here and it sucks. Okay. No further down. Maybe I was supposed to do that. There was kind of suspiciously a portal surface in here, so maybe I'm supposed to do something in here. I kind of thought that I fell off track, but maybe my completely reflexive move was the way forward. Could be. There, I'm trying to make... Still trying to keep left click as the thing that I'm actively moving. How am I gonna do this? Hop in there. Fly out the other side. And jump this high.
Well, you see, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Fuck.
Okay, I would like to go over there. Wasn't I there earlier? I am admittedly just kind of guessing where I'm supposed to go in the first place, but like... That kind of pneumatic tube thing you can probably use to get somewhere else now that it's powered. And jump off on my own. Does kind of feel like this small rail is in my way to explicitly stop that, but it didn't. Hi, I'm over here now. Okay. Where are we? Alright, back to the employee waiting area. Nope, not that easy. Door does not open, actually. This level has me a little nervous just because I can't quite tell for sure which way's the way forward. Let's see. Oh. Oh, that. Okay. I did not see that switch, so I did not mean to press it, so it caught me off guard. So now yeah, the other one should be open. No, okay, well that was a very explicit little puzzle moment, so I'm definitely going the right way now. And yeah, ideally they can just stop you from going the wrong way by just controlling where the portal surfaces are. Alright, back on track. Check out those next-gen loading times on modern PCs. One of the fun things about mods for old games is that they just go so quickly. Some games genuinely just stop you in your tracks for quite a while. Especially during this generation specifically.
We're rolling? Okay. Alright. We're trying something different with this test. If you've worked in device development, then you'll know what this is already. But if you don't, that will actually give us better data, so just have fun with it. It shouldn't be able to hurt you.
They mean this? It shouldn't be able to hurt you, so reassuring. Box. Go in fan. Whoa. Crazy. So this is them developing like the basic concepts of these puzzles, which is goofy. We'll see if it goes anywhere, like puzzle-wise. It is very funny that the moment I talked about the lack of voiceover, I turned on the power and she started talking. As if to call me out specifically. Ah, lava. I'm doomed. Piss water.
To remind everybody who didn't read the introductory guidebook about pneumatic diversity vents, all pneumatic diversity vents in test chambers have been calibrated to a maximum capacity of 60 kilograms to prevent most humans from being sucked up and disposed of. If your body mass happens to be under 60 kilograms, extra caution is advised.
Diversity vents. What does that mean? What does that phrasing mean? Look at this. The change on the testing numbering. It's all just on plywood and shit. You could probably just break through these walls. Ah. Surprised that tile is a portal surface. That's glass. That's garbage. I'm garbage. We're all garbage. Okay. Just kind of recalibrating whether or not any of these are portal surfaces at all. Ah, there we go. That would do it. Oh, it sucked him up. Oh, because that's funny. It's wow, it's really strong. I don't think it was even lined up with them entirely. It sucked them right up. Okay. Well, now you're locked in here with me. Wow, they're gone. Bye. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Bye. Haha, you're stuck. Oh, there you go. That could have been bad. Oh. They go in the lava. They go in the lava. Oh, that's who would that happen to? I mean, you probably made the. It could have been actually. It was probably a testing person. I don't remember if there was blood stains in the original Portal or not to show the danger of these things. I don't know if they actually did that. It's a little grim. Get rid of my wind portals so that I can just go through on foot now. Put the thingy on the thing and wow, look at me go.
As a heads up, the following test chambers may not include pre-recorded messages like these, in order to measure how test subjects behave in environments lacking human contact. Good luck!
We put the test chambers in a room with a fuzzy robot mom, but then there was a wire robot mom that provided milk, and we found the test chambers provided the fuzzy robot mom, even though it did not provide any life-giving titty juice. They would only briefly go to the wire titty juice mom for a moment in times of great need, then go straight back to the fuzzy mom for comfort. Every test subject was driven insane. Doo-doo. I would like to not be in the hole. How did you know? Thankies. Wow. Cool. I'm over here. I would like to be there instead of here. I could fit. Why can't you? Come on, video game character. Ooh, ah, Got the red screens. Alright. If you'll bear with me for a moment while I do my usual shtick of getting completely lost in the non-portal levels. Trying to figure, or non-test chamber levels, trying to figure out where they want me to go. Okay? Oh no! It's the low. They're destroying all of the low poly cubes from earlier. They look so sad. Hello? This is looking suspiciously like a boss fight chamber. Are we chill? Are you chill? Can we be chill? If you're not chill, are you at least good about the aftercare? That was a sound. And that is a suspiciously cube-looking grate thing. Not a grate. Grates have openings. That's just a strange, lumpy surface. Cool. Sorry for hurting your feelings, weird wall, by calling you strange and lumpy, and also now weird. Whoops. Core? Could be any of them. Well, probably not, because all the cores are probably made or have already been built, probably. I don't know if Gladys made more cores than 7 years ago. Remember the laser discs? Almost no one does. Oh, that's it. It's just like, insert the disc, and that's like, cool, thank you, bye. Oh. Oh, maybe, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Oh, the whole room's an elevator. That's a little terrifying. Or just that's moving, actually. Ah!
Are we done? What? Oh! Hey! What's happening here? Where am I? What the? Who are you? What's going on here? Where are my hands? No, this can't be possible, can it? Okay, let's do this properly. Sorry for my freak out. I will explain what just happened, but let's get out of here first. Can you pick me up?
It's the same voice in the announcer. So they duplicated her into a core. Whoops. She clearly wasn't psyched about that.
Thanks. There's a hub not far from here. Let's go there.
I always loved how bouncy these guys are. Oh, gotta follow this rail to somewhere. There's a hub not far from here. What is a hub?
By the way, where is everybody? Is the office closed? And what is a test subject doing here anyway? That's really dark. Light switch anywhere? I mean, we don't have to go through there, do we? I completely understand that you would rather find another way if you're scared of the dark. No shame in that. It's just the absence of light, right? What reason would anyone have to develop a phobia for it? Can't find another way through. I may have an idea. Let me try something. Oh, it worked! That's crazy! I still don't like this plan, but here we go.
There was definitely invisible walls stopping me from going any further in. That was funny. I was like, what the fuck's happening? Why can't I get anywhere? Is the outside of the core translucent?
Only shadows.
This voice actor is extremely familiar.
Wandering through the office after working hours with a stranger and nothing more than a flashlight.
But you're the flashlight. Wow. Unlimited power.
Listen, I'm sorry for... Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to overexpose your eyes. Okay. Wait, what happened here? Look out the window, please. All right. Trying not to panic again. Can you tell me what year it is? Oh, you don't know either? Guess we're in the same boat then. Let's try to get this door open. Stick me on that plug in the wall. I'll see what I can do.
How did you open it? Have you had practice at this? It's intimidating.
Got it. Woo!
That probably wasn't supposed to happen. Or it was? Oh, her outside part is translucent. Okay. I don't think that's usually the case. Went through here. Alright. We sure are, somewhere.
Here. How long was I out for? It must have been decades. I don't really know where we're going now. Oh, let's try and find a management rail. Then I can access the whole network.
Wait, I just caught up with what they'd been doing narratively here. No, they're not. Wait, maybe not. No, yes. I don't think that makes sense. No. Sorry, it's just this entire franchise has been scattered over the course of like the last half of my life, and half the things I've played in it aren't canon technically, or at least they're not like literal Portal games. They're mods and fan things. Like, I'm turning 34 this year, and Portal came out in 2007, so I was 17. It's literally half my life ago. But I was thinking, like, is this Catherine? Was it even Catherine? Is that even the right name?
What's the worst that could await us up there? Actually, you don't want to know.
But I caught up with the elements. I'm like, oh, wait, we're rebuilding GLaDOS, and we're putting...
Can I ask you something real quick? What portal device model is that? Doesn't look like any of the ones I've seen before. Looks cool, though. Design team did a good job. Engineering, too. Very slim fit. Oh, a rail! We found one!
Do not work here.
Whoa, feels weird. This will take some getting used to. Thank you, test subject.
Infiniportal. Hope you can see the portal through me. Is that because of the... No, that's not the HUD part. That's a little weird looking. So I was I can't even remember if it was Catherine or not. Like, was that their name? It's been so long. But there is a assistant. There's an assistant to Cave Johnson that became one of the identities that is inside of GLaDOS, and it's established in Portal 2, I think. But it would have already been true in Portal 1, so we can't be building GLaDOS and being the cause of Catherine being in GLaDOS, because we already... Portal 1 already happened, right? I don't think she was in GLaDOS yet in Portal 1. But also I'm thinking that... I'm pretty sure we heard Catherine's voice in Portal 2.
I hope I don't intrude if I join you for a bit while I try to get a sense of what happened to me, the facility, and you.
Yeah, I think we heard Catherine's voice in some of the, like, the Cave Johnson audio logs or something. Anyway, there's... I thought I had a moment of like, oh my god, and then have come up with like a dozen reasons why it doesn't actually make sense to think this is Catherine. That's the takeaway. It's a false start to something exciting. I find it interesting that you can walk all the way around in here, but I definitely could have just used that portal to skip into the chamber. I wonder if it's even the first chamber or not.
So, again, I'm sorry for my erratic introduction. I'm Amelia Conley, and I work in Aperture's research group for artificial intelligence. Well, I did. Until now. See, my main contributions were in the field of brain scanning, and it seems like one of my old scans just got loaded into this robot. I knew the risks of this happening. We enforced strict backup removal routines so we wouldn't accidentally clone our minds. But here we are.
Give it some momentum and it should fly up into the thingy. Yep. Whoa. Is that what I wanted to do? I think so. Just kind of seemed like that's an option near me. Give that a go. But I have to get up there. Okay. So even if I did successfully shoot one to the next room, it probably wasn't time to do that yet, if at all. Let's see what else I can figure out. Yeah, on top of all the other reasons that I'm probably dumb, she might have they might have just said her name earlier beforehand anyway. Like, besides just now, I mean. Okay, so our job is to get the cube in here, which I already figured out how to do the last part of. I need to figure out how to fix that. But I can literally just walk it over. And the portals are already in the right place, so... pretty much already figured out earlier. So you put it here. Oop. Walk up here, get all of our portals in a line, and press this button to reset it, and now it falls inside the thing and flies up into the thing, falls into the thing, and here we are. Wow, that was aggressive. That was going very fast.
Really struggling to hold back the panic now? I read the records of what happened while I was out. Everyone is dead. All of them! And it's my fault! See, I worked on her. I created the genetic life form and disk operating system just like Cave wanted. Well, my human self did. I have no memory of this, but the records are clear. Carolyn never consented to be scanned in, but somehow they must have found a way around that. I need to process this for a bit and figure out what to do now. See you in a bit.
Carolyn. Not a massively off name, but not Catherine. She was a lot like you. Well, maybe a little thinner. Oh. Now little Carolyn is in here too. Ba-da-ba-da-boom. If there was a Portal 3, we'd have a third Jonathan Colton song. You ever think about that? I did get to see the voice actor for Gladys, and they were with a lot of the TF2 voice actors, because I guess she is also a TF2 voice actor. She does like the announcer. Red team has the flag, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. I don't play TF2. But that one angry supervillain sounding spy lady voice or whatever is apparently Gladys. Ah! The water, ouch. But I saw them at PAX like a year and a half ago. And I was so out of my element, because I was like, I know Portal, but I don't know TF2, and it quickly devolved into a bunch of people having fun together, but just spamming, they're just constantly referencing memes. Like, I think there was like a shit sandwich or something, and I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand what anyone's talking about.
It's not been long. Just wanted to be polite. Just remembered that I never asked what you're doing here. Let's just try to get out of here. This isn't a good place to be around anymore.
Never asked why I'm here. Well, guess what? This is the Whoops All Silent Protagonists franchise, so you're never gonna learn anything about me. I definitely did keep wondering about drama, though, because if I remember correctly, they were like the game. Oop! I think that kills you. I think that's the part where he kills you. I think I remember thinking like, oh, this is supposed to be the whole roster of this game, this famous roster of this specific cast of characters for TF2. Famously, these are the people, and these are the characters. Yep, that's all of them, right? And it's like very noticeably, I think the engineer and the scout were both missing, and not mentioned a single time. And I was like, hang on a minute, is there drama I need to know about? Did any of these people die, or are they canceled, or do they not talk to these people anymore? They're as a bystander, their absence felt very noticeable. All right, So I guess our goal is to like go that way and do a rapid speed jump fire BS and then land over there. Where it even says exit. How so nice of them. But that thing is the kill. It'll murder me. And I have not thought of much more since then. Still trying to figure out what this level might want from me. Dude, whee! Whee! But anyway, that's my contribution. We're not going to be able to jump over that. Gotta get over there. Can't do it over here. There's a guardrail to stop me even if I try. I guess you could technically go over it, but this seems like threading the needle. I think the guardrail is meant to indicate you can't go that way, and this is meant to indicate you should go this way. But this thing will do a murder on me. It'll murder me so good. I think that's what this thing does, right? If I remember correctly. Let's find out. I am potato.
Hello. I'm back. I know it's not been long. Just wanted to be polite. Just remembered that I never asked what you're doing here. Let's just try to get out of here. This isn't a good place to be around anymore.
Limbless test subject sliding across the floor like, would you still love me even if I was a worm? Oh, it's getting on the walls. Yep, that's how you get it up there. What do they want with me? I'm not entirely clear. Huh. Oh, I can land up here. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think this was on the table. What does this change? Huh? Let's not randomly lose progress. Okay, thank you. That floor is portal. That wall is portal, even though it's just... That's just drywall. You can't trick me. That's not made of moon rocks, unless they made moon rocks drywall. Why would they do that? Oh, I shut down the death portal wall. Right. I'm very smart. Okay, I took longer than I should have at this level, but I just could not tell what I was looking at. Because when I looked at the portal surfaces that were around and the slopes, I'm like, none of these amount to me going anywhere. I have a growing concern, you know? Whoop. Speaking of which, okay, so I get it. I think we need to get back up to the switch and essentially resolve the level. But then before I flip the switch, come back down here, do the jump. But don't flip the switch yet, and remember to use red portal, because then I'll have a portal from the beginning to the end. And now I can flip the switch and put the barrier back up, and that'll let the door work. Because the power's off, which is a problem.
These earthquakes aren't normal here. What is that?
Be there in a moment.
I promise you, ma'am, that I have no idea what's happening. In fact, I only just remembered that... Wait, no we're not. No we're not! Never mind, I'm wrong about everything! Never trust me! I was like... I was about to say, like, I've only just now remembered that we're in the spire that we were working towards for so long. But no, we teleported out of it, so... No, we're just in... Yeah, we really are just in the Aperture testing grounds again, underneath the lab, which happened in 2. Alright. Onwards.